All right, folks, we're live. We are back. Round number 4 of Q School at Whispering Pines, brought to you by the fine folks over at graybarngolf.com. Scan the QR code to get you brought over to the website. You can see the logo up there above my video. We are coming off a rather low round, especially a front nine. Round 3 for the front nine, I shot 30, so I was 6 under on the front nine. I hit every single green in regulation. I think I missed like 2 or 3 fairways maybe. Certainly don't expect to do that one today or 2 every single time I play, obviously. But we put ourselves in a good spot. I think we're 6 under through 3 rounds right now. So, I mean, even if I don't quite have it today, I took yesterday off. So I did legs and shoulders yesterday. We'll see how that plays a part. But colder today, 48 degrees. It was like high 30s, low 40s in here yesterday. So it wasn't much of an option. But we'll see how much the flannel and the colder weather here, being a little more bundled up, plays a role. And if you guys look, I scheduled something for 3 p.m. You guys can let me know what you want to see. Maybe. Oh, what's up, Flying Fatkin? Can you say it one more time, Sean, if you know? I know I've asked you like a couple times. What's the order in the most amount of points? Is it tips and then pro and then SGT, or is it pro and then tips and then SGT? Pick up where you left off. Someone I know, almost 100 over. I'm going to write that down because I'm wondering, I'm not going to have time to play all of them, obviously. I'm going to play one round here, and then I'm going to come back. I'm going to probably take my dog out again, get some food, and then come back around 3 p.m. If I start a little bit before that or a little bit after, I just wanted to schedule something. But I'll play at least one round, try to get some points, and tips pro, SGT web. All right, thanks. I'm going to write that down. So it'll likely be the tips then. Honestly, I don't even think I'm going to mess with web, especially if I have to do 2 rounds at Q School. That's kind of like further down the line. This is going to be a busy next week or so. So I'm only going to likely post videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday this coming week, and leave myself some time to do, 1, to watch the Masters, but 2, try to compete in the SGT Masters for the live streams. But go with tips for you first. Everything else will be easy for you. Yeah, I think I want to maximize because I'm only going to be able to do maybe 1 round at the most 2. So I got to just pick for this 1 week getting started. So it'll likely be like 3 p.m. or whatever I end up coming out at. It'll be likely just 1 round, maybe 2 of the tips, and just see if I can squeak out any points just for this first week, and then we'll really get into it here with all 3. It'll likely be most weeks going forward after this. It'll be all 3: the tips, the pro, and then SGT, and I'll probably do them close to that order. Again, if I'm trying to compete and trying to maximize points, to me it makes sense to prioritize the higher level tours worth of points first. But that could change. You have a green share for the stream next week? Monday resets the tours, I think around 10 a.m. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be able to come out here between now and then. So it's pretty much like the other day when I played 3 rounds. That was a lot, especially trying to concentrate. I'm going to really concentrate, try to finish well here for Q School, and then maybe I'll play the 2 rounds of the tips a little bit quicker, just see what I can do and see if I get lucky. But I don't anticipate myself being able to play more than that between like now and tomorrow morning. And I'm thinking me and D-Lo killed it. Yeah, I mean, that was fun. We played well, 14 under. We went 7-7. I think I probably did more of the heavy lifting on the front, and then D-Lo, he played really, really well. That's probably the best I've ever seen him play. He was hitting some absolute darts, and we were taking a lot of his tee shots on the back nine. So I think it was a good split of the lifting and backpacking for both of us. So I would say, like I said, I probably carried the team a bit more on the front, and he carried the team a bit more on the back. But it went well. Hopefully, I haven't looked at the poll. Unfortunately, it didn't seem like there was a ton of votes. So hopefully, Golfy thinks that he got like all this was worth it. But someone's gonna end up winning. I don't know who. I don't think anyone had 14. I know Sean, you had 10. I think Bogeyman Bill, he only had us at 7. I would assume it's whoever is going to be the closest to 14 is going to end up winning the Patreon. But ready to see some flannel bombs? You mean F bombs? I don't know what's going on. My left wrist feels a little. You had 10 random wheel draw. Heard on leg day? I don't think I didn't. It was just like it felt. I didn't notice anything yesterday, and this morning it felt fine. It was just me starting to hit shots here. It's like right on the that inside. It just feels like it needs to pop on my left wrist. Guilty as charged. It was half right. Bogey Woods. Hey, it's all good. At least I don't think anyone had us at like 10 over. But yeah, that was a. I mean, I don't know. Maybe all the work I do. Same with D-Lud, maybe paying off between us playing well together for the scramble and then me. Specifically, round 3 last time was pretty darn good for my skill level. So we're gonna try to, like I said, play pretty free. I know this Q school doesn't really matter. It's just for the handicap going into the net and the gross. But ideally, get off to a good start again because I always seem to, throughout the 3 rounds, get off to a good start on the front and then give back a couple strokes on the back. But like I said, even if I shoot, worst case scenario, I shoot 6 over and I'm still even for Q school, being, what was I, 1 under round 1, or I was even round 1, 1 under round 2, and then 5 under, I believe, something like that, for a total of 6 under. I will say the ball's flying right now. These are trying to do my 100-yard approach wedge shot. That one went 107, 111. All right, a couple pitching wedges, a couple 8 irons, driver 2. Planning on playing a good amount today, so abbreviated warm-up will be good. Need you to putt for me, Boogeyman? Watch B Woods play SGT last night. Dude hit 10 fairways. Yeah, I saw you guys in Discord. I was pretty shot yesterday, so I saw you guys. It was what, like 10:30 maybe? It was right as I was like starting to doze off and I fell asleep pretty early, so I didn't pop in, but definitely getting your speed up has helped your score. How wide is my screen? 10 by 10, Eric. It's 118 inches by 118, so it's like 9.8 or something like that. Essentially, it's 10 by 10. Thought it'd be a tougher go. You guys made it look easy. Bogey Weds has left the building. Touch has been gone the last few rounds. Make any course look hard. Watch the Bluey episode. Say it ain't so. Well, look, I was in D-Wud stream. I've said it to other people. I try to tell myself when I'm not playing well. You can't expect to go out there and just play really, really well every single time, or even like decent every single time. You're going to go through stretches. Sometimes you have more prolonged periods where you're in a little bit of a slump and not playing well. You don't feel like you change anything. You just can't hit it well. Other times, you just feel like maybe you haven't played in a little bit, and you go out and things are just like clicking, kind of like it was for me for round 3. So I mean, I try my best to, easier said than done, but stay positive, try to ride the positive momentum when you're playing well, and then not try to get too down on yourself when you're not hitting it quite as well. But whether you're playing good or you're playing bad, you keep swinging through it. Impossible to get worse. I was watching some of the drive, chip, and putt. I think it's finishing right now. The first dude, they were different age groups, but I only had it on for probably 15 minutes. The first dude in the age 14 to 16 group, he hit it like 14 to 15 group. He hit it like 278 on his first drive. They were mostly around like 250 or so carry, but they were up there with like mid to high 150s. One of them I saw was 161 ball speed. It's pretty impressive for 14, 15 years old. Oh, also, I was talking to Sean a little bit. I got in contact with someone pretty high up, seemingly, in the whole GSPro and SGT world, and I cannot do, or anyone for that matter, not only me, no one can do any like team type of formats for the custom leagues. There's a pretty crazy price tag on it if you wanted to do that, so I'm gonna have to figure out some alternative options if we want to go that route. So likely, as of right now, from what I just heard, it'll just be just like a regular league where you just play by yourself, kind of like Flying Fat Kids League or Joe Legowski's or whatever. I'll just do that for my own league, and then if we want to try to figure out something else, I'll try to organize it kind of off of SGT. Went to bed at 10:30. B Woods was hitting Red Tea League. Dude's a machine. Were you playing too, Ken, or you were just watching? I tried Bluey +2 on Junior, 2 on the green. Go figure. Not bad. What's up, Steady Tricks? 200 that was. Great Barn logo looks good. Dang Skippy. Appreciate it. I said it last time, but I should have. I kind of blanked. I should have publicly thanked C-Drum while he joined and called in last time, but can't thank you enough, C-Drum, for sponsoring my SGT journey. I know you would have hated it if I said it while you were on there, so I really wish I would have done it because you would have made your skin crawl. But can't thank you enough for making this happen, and hopefully I don't let you down here on round number 4 of Q School, and then likely the Tips Tour later today. Anyone curious? Gray Barn Golf, that was a decent 8-iron. All right, we're not even going to hit any more after that. A couple drives and we'll do it. Anyone curious, Gray Barn Golf had yet another successful simulator install yesterday. Another happy customer added to the list. Gross. Watching. Too old to play late at night after driving 350 miles over the weekend. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if you guys were like playing together or something. Fairways, like I was telling Sean yesterday as he was playing, fairways are going to be a premium like always. Oh, that was poorly hit. .250 down the middle, though. We'll get one into the 150s, and then we'll get going. I'm always losing these stupid tees. I'm not losing them, but they just go flying over there. I spent half the round looking around for them. See Diddy in the house? Heard Gray has some big things coming soon. Grayborn? Nice ball flight. Does he have big things coming? I haven't heard anything. Mostly I've heard small and mainly short stature and low ball speed things coming, but I don't have any inside information. All right, that was struck a little bit better. A little bit low, kind of top spinny, but 252, 255. Let's do it, folks. Who's ready? Round number 4, Q School. Coming at you. And I signed up. I think they'll pop up. I signed up for the tips in the pro. Once I finish this SGT, I can sign up for that one as well. But I signed up for these other ones that are open for everyone. So, pro tips. Okay, so it's showing, yeah, the Georgia is already there for the Masters next week. But I'll likely do this one, the tips tour rather, later on today. But here we go, round 4. Blues, Sunday pins, 6-foot gimme circle, calm wind, I like that. Normal, stimps 12. All right, Sean. You were playing, flying fact, you were playing what, 13s yesterday? Nice ball flight, take that all day, facts. If you know, you know. Well, I don't know. Are you guys working on something? Get her done. I'm gonna eat some lunch. Just don't shoot 100. Sounds good. Time to head to Cawcawville. All right, folks. Like I said, we're just gonna have fun doing this. I'm gonna concentrate and try to play well. Ideally, we get off to a pretty good start here. This one's always crazy. You can just go right at the green, but we have a 6-stroke wiggle room, so. Do I like this for a line? Yeah, we'll do that. Uh-oh. That didn't draw. Oh, no. Well, here we go, boys. All right. We're starting early. We're taking a sim drop. No shot we get out of this. I'm not even going to spend time and look. We're taking a sim drop. We're going to zoom out. And we're going to go right there. All right, hitting 3. 105. It's going to come out right. Choke down approach wedge. Looking for just over a hundo here. At least get 90. 4 under. Can you retract? We'll get it back. Don't worry. Steady tricks. If you aren't aware, again, very unlikely I do it again, but I shot 5 under on round 3. I shot 6 under 30 on the front 9 for round 3. A little bit thin, a little bit left. Sit. All right. We got a putt for par. Oh, come on. Don't even make me putt it. Don't even make me putt it. Come on. This would be a good recovery here, folks. 9 feet, 12 stimps. So this is going to feel closer. It's 8 feet This is going to feel like a 5-foot putt for me from what I'm used to. We're going to go right there. Caught the lip. Came out a little bit wonky, but that's a good par save. From that tee shot, that's a really good par save. Great shot. Appreciate it. All right, we're off. Second hole, par 5, 506. Get that baby draw working. I'm gonna start utilizing that sim drop more. I mean, if I have a window and I can get out and save a stroke, I'll do that. But that one I just had no chance, and the fact that we were able to save par, that was a good decision, and I'm happy with that. Well, it didn't go right. Kick right. All right. 154, 252 carry, funneling down to the middle of the fairway. We like it. This is reachable. We may be a little bit blocked out, but this is reachable. 215, down 12. I think I'm going to go 5. Play it out here. Honestly, I don't even need. Obviously, it's nice if I put this on and I'm putting for eagle, but par 5, this is reachable. Even if I'm just short right of this green and I'm chipping 3. Again, I didn't hit any chips. You guys saw every single shot I took to warm up. I probably should have hit some wedges, but the wedges have been kind to me as of late, so hopefully we can keep that going. Oh, it didn't draw. That's fine, though. Right where we wanted, or close to it at least. Little 15-yarder. We're on a downslope. 12 stimps, so we're looking closer to probably about 10 yards in the air. It's going to come out left, so we'll go here. It's going to run a little bit too. The green's working a little bit that way. It's going to run because of the downslope just a little, but yeah, just over 10. Anywhere from like 10 to 12 should be pretty good. There it is, boys. There it is. Caw-caw! Caw-caw! Decent start. A little hairy on hole number 1, but first birdie in the books. Whatever it is with this course in the front 9, I really like. 1 under through 2, third hole, par 3, 154. We're gonna go 8 iron. Great scramble. Aim right, draw 3-wood. Nah, that was too much for a 3-wood. Even that 5 iron, I didn't hit that 5 iron great, but that almost still got there. 3-wood, I got to be up towards like 330 to like 360 to feel like I can actually like swing it. And I think like first couple swings here, it seems like I didn't play yesterday, so I think once we get going here, maybe by like another hole or 2, I think the distances will be creeping up there in the speed. Good 8 iron here though. Well, I caught that a little chunky too. Sit. All right, we got a putt. 26 playing 20 on 12 stimps. This is going to be probably... I don't even think that's enough. We'll go with that. Inner circle for a par is good here. So I got to feel probably closer to a 15 footer. Oh man, that thing snapped. Stop! No! No! Don't go down the hill. Ugh. Right edge. 7 feet playing 8. I hit that too hard, but all right. Back to even. Tough hole. Here's our famous rock hole. Let's see if we get some rock love again today. Aim right at about the same spot as we have the first 3 rounds. I don't remember the last time I played 12 stimps, so it may take me a few holes to get acclimated to that speed. Get lucky. Get lucky. That is not lucky. That is not lucky. Well, these fades, when I'm trying to draw them with the driver, are just killing me. Now we're hitting 3. I'm glad I got my trash talking out of the way. Last round. Car path plus rock ricochet into the hole. Settle down. We're good. I'm not even hitting it bad. It's just we're a little bit wayward here. It took me 36 holes last time to get warmed up. Same thing. And I even hit it better. 260. Get lucky. Stop. Stay in the bunker. Well, those are like baby fades. 235 RPMs. I'm just trying to draw them, so that hole it needs to draw, and it just both of them didn't. Now we've got, it's going to come out way left, 38 out of the deep rough, up about 2.5, so we're 40, and then another 8, so we're up towards 48. On an upslope, so it's going to launch high and land soft, 11 degrees. We'll go out here. 56. Get the mouse out of the middle of the screen. Maybe the back 9 will be my 9 on this course now. I mean, I overdid the how much that was going to come out, but that's not a bad shot. Now we got this for bogey. This would be nice if it goes. And consider ourselves lucky with an OB ball, another one off the rock. We escaped there. I think just right edge. I don't even want to give up the cup right there. It's working a little bit left, and then the last one works a little bit straighter. 10-footer. I think the stimps could be the Achilles heel, the 12 stimps here today. Good bogey. Good bogey. 1 over through 4. 5th hole, par 3, 200. Down about 3. So we're going to go here. We're going to go 5 iron again. Bunker had rubber in it, weird. Greenside bunker. Roll out of it. Good out. Don't give it away. That was a good bogey save. All right, let's hit this 5 iron a little bit better here. It's fine. Made sure I drew it. A little bit chunky, a little bit scuffy. 13 yards. It's going to come out right. We're on an upslope. Looks like there's a hill over here, but it shows the greens working left to right. Up a yard, a little more than that. So we're going to go here. Out of the rough. So we're at 14. Call it another yard for the rough, so 15. I want to try to land this about. I think it's going to kick off of that hill just over 10. 10, 11, 12 yards. Not even 12. Kind of like that. Oh, and it just creeped outside. What I hit that 13. 5-footer. Yeah, we'll go right edge. There we go. Good par. We just keep stringing together pars, we'll be all right. The birdies will come. 1 over through 5. 6-hole par 4. 421. This one, because I've kind of got... Well, what just happened? There we go. The draw's not really drawing off the tee so far. So I'm going to go a little bit more central about here. Give myself both room left and right. You meant you predict 4 over? Don't be so emotional, Ken. Just because I'm 1 over right now, and I haven't played the best, doesn't mean it's just going to keep going this way. Have a little faith. Leaving the face open. Sit right there. .170 down 12 out of the rough. So we got 158, and then I think you do the 6. I've never got a clear answer if you do the like 6% out of the rough. Do I do 6% on 170 or I do 6% on 158? I know there's not that much of a difference there, but we'll probably go on the 170, I guess. So that's going to be about 9. So we're about 160. No. 160, 158, 167. I think it's still an 8 iron no matter what, and I'd rather be a little bit short than long here anyways. A little chunky, but I think this is going to work. Come on, Ken. Come on, Ken. Cuckoo! Cuckoo! You can't be switching your prediction mid-round here. Good par, good call. I'm about to play baby fade. 152 getting up. 6% of 170. Stop saying I'm being emotional, hurting my feelings. Well, you're all over the place. You're going 4 under, 4 over. Have some conviction here. Back to even. That was a good 8 iron. I even caught that just a little bit heavy, and that still flew 156 raw. Usually I'm playing that 8 iron to about 160, 165. So I do think probably being bundled up a little bit more and being fresh. Basically going down the middle here. I think distances are and speed is up a little bit as opposed to the other day after 3 rounds after the day after speed training. Just got to time up the face a little bit better here with the old driver. There's the draw. All right, I think we escaped the tree because it was 8 yards up. That's not too bad. A little bit toey. Backspin was a little bit low, but leaves us with 104 up 8, or up 4 to 108 rather. I like it. We're going to go here. Choke down approach wedge right around a hundo. Little chunky sounds like Joe Legowski. 8 inches from the hole. I'm happy to take credit for the birdie after my emotional outburst. Well, I didn't say credit. I said that one was for you. But yeah. I mean, if you want to come over here and you want to like log in virtually and hit some birdies for me, you're welcome. Sit. Spin. All right. Good shot. Again, a little bit toey, but good distance there. Good looking bird. That's becoming my favorite shot. That 100-yard right around there, choke down approach wedge. That is just money. I think all the par 3s I played and all those hole-in-one challenges I did, that club right now and that like choke down club is just, the distance is just money most of the time. All right, what is this thing doing? We've got 8 feet 7 inches playing 6 feet 7 inches. I think I like that. Just outside left edge. Cuckoo! Back to red figures, boys. Caw-caw! Eighth hole, par 5. Let's get another one here. Let's get another one. Drano, caw-caw. Let's go. Told you guys it'd take me a couple holes. Still a lot of golf left, though. Kind of snappy. Bounce right, bounce right, bounce right. Oh, I think we're blocked out. All right. That's what happens, though. I have a couple of those drift to the right on me when I'm trying to play the draw, and then I overcorrect and do that. But 154, it could be worse. So this is going to come out right. Do we have a look over this way? Not really. We need to go down here. I think it's just a 5-iron. If I wasn't trying to protect a score, if this was just for funsies, I'd probably hit a big slinger 3-wood. I could do it here, but honestly, I just think kind of an overdraw 5-iron is a smarter play here, especially on a par 5. I don't need to try to pull off a miracle shot. So that's what we're doing. Out of the rough, right around 200, anything around there. We're going to try to shut down the face a bit more and try to work this thing going back to the left. Didn't catch it great, but that's the shape we were looking for. I think I probably, like I said, I probably could have done that with 3-wood, and I would have been closer to the green, but there's no need. Now we've got 68. Up about a yard. It's going to come out right. We're on a down slope. Couple clicks over here. Right there. So we're up to 70. Or 69. Nice. Probably looking for like 62-ish. 56 degree here. $68. Spin. Spin, spin, spin. Wow, that was right next to the cup. Good shot. We'll take it. It's a good miss. I was trying to play that about 5 yards less than that, and that would have been perfect. All right. 9 feet. Almost 10. Playing about 9. This one, I think we need to be a touch outside. A little bit of a longer putt. That's about a half a cup. Caw-caw! Caw-caw! Easy game, boys. Easy game. All right. 2 under through 8. 9th hole. Final hole before we make the turn here. Par 4. 405. Down 21. I think about there, because if it stays straight, we've got probably about 20 yards. If it fades up here, and also 20 yards this way if it draws. That should put us over the bunker. So I like that line right there. Try not to get too steery with the driver here. Just kind of neutralize things and let it fly. Making it look easy? I don't know about that. We're fighting for some of these, but we're getting them to go. We're recovering. That's what I was saying last time. I know things were going my way round 3, but that's what it's all about right there. If you're trying to score, you're trying to play well. It's about recovering. Like that tee shot wasn't very good. We were blocked out. Made a good choice with that kind of hook 5-iron. Put ourselves in a good spot. Hit a pretty good wedge shot and drained the putt, and we still got a birdie. And don't get me wrong. I'm not giving advice, but I'm just trying to walk you through of my thought process. Just dead straight. This should be fine though. 17 RPMs of left side spin. That'll do. 118 out of the fairway. All right, what do we got here? So we're at 120. I want to fly this about 115. It's an in-between club. It's either a choke down pitching wedge, or I'm honestly thinking we're on a downslope too, and I'd rather be a little bit short. We're going to go here, and I'm just going to take just like not choke down quite as much on the approach wedge. Try to get this up to about a little over 110. $107 needs to go a little. Needs to go a little. Right at it though. 10,000 backspin. Those type of shots where I was saying like in between, like I was trying to hit it just over 110. So I was like 3 to 5 yards off. That's just so temperamental and touchy. Like it's just like a fraction. That's like a fraction of a mile an hour, like a mile an hour more that you're trying to get. Swing your swing. Good luck. Play good enough that Jerry doesn't watch you. Thanks, D-Lud. Super chat for Circle. We'll try in the next one. All right, what is this doing? 28, playing 31. It's working more right to left than it is left to right. It's relatively straight. I think I need to probably be about cup and a half right. How's that? We'll go with that. It's going to straighten out a little bit. We're hitting 3. Inner circle is good here for par. Just comes down to speed now. 31. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. All right, we'll take that. A little bit of a pull. Good par save. So you did really meet 400, but you're not emotional about it now? We're on pace, but the back 9 is, at least for me, tougher. So making the turn, 2 under through 9, 10th hole par 3, 216, down 5. I still think it's a 5. I still think it's a 5, and I just haven't caught those that great yet. Because usually I play summertime, like last year, I was playing my 6-iron to about 200, 205, 5-iron up more towards like 210, 215. So I think I just need to put a little bit extra on it. 4-iron is going to be too much if I hit it good. Oh, I chunked it. Short left. Go. Roll. Go. A little quick on that one. 41. We're in the fairway, so we're looking for down slope, and it's going to come out right. We'll go there. We're looking for about 35. 56 degree. $32. All right. We were 32.5. We were 2.5 yards off what we were looking for. It's just these knee knockers with these fast stimps and the way this is breaking. That extra half a yard just for the easy gimme is so valuable. This thing's working a good amount. Right there. Nothing to it. Nothing to it. Good par save. It's all we're looking to do. The birdies come when the birdies come. We keep saving par like this. We're in a good spot, and we're already 6 under through the 3 holes, so, or the 3 rounds rather. 11th hole, par 4. I jokingly told Joe Legowski, Flying Fat Kid was in there. He did his Sim World or whatever it's called yesterday for an hour, his live stream, and I jokingly said I'm coming for him now in SGT. All right, this one just comes down to those trees right there. 90% air, but just got to get over and through those trees. Still 1.4 down, angle of attack for a chunk. Yeah, but you can't look at that though, Ken. No, I'm showing off. That's sometimes deceiving. If you notice, if you really catch one chunky on artificial mats, it's actually the, I say it sometimes when I'm not chipping it well. You catch it chunky, and instead of like on course where your club actually digs into the ground and you lay the sod over it, on these artificial mats, if you catch it chunky, your club actually, you come down and it skips off the mat and you almost drop kick it. So you'll see sometimes if I chunk it really, really bad, it'll actually be a positive angle of attack because I bottom out so early and then it skips off the mat and it catches it on the upslope. No. I swung harder at that too. Get through him. Get through him. All right. I'm just leaving. I'm not timing up and I'm not releasing the club. I'm not leaving the face open. Club path had out to in. Didn't feel like that. I'm trying to line up a little bit more closed to try to neutralize that. All right. Where the heck's the ball? I think we can get out of this. It's just... All right, these all have colliders. It's going to come out right. We're on a down slope. I actually like that. 119 down 10 feet, so that's about 3. So we're at 116, and then deep rough, that's going to be another 22. So 136, 138. I'm gonna go 9-iron. I think we may catch some of these. Give it a little bit extra. Hopefully it just comes out. But I think the loft will help. Pulled it a bit. That came out pretty good though. I mean, we'll consider that escaping out of there. It was towy, but the fact that that came out as good as it did, probably could have hit a pitching wedge. Now we've got a 12-yarder with this slope. It's gonna come out right. I think we can go here. I think it's gonna hit this hill and go down. At least we're on an upslope. It's gonna go down to the right. So we're in the semi-rough. That's negligible. That's only 1%. 12 up a yard and a half, or a foot and a half rather, half a yard. I only need to hit this about 8. What's the key to use for a sim drop? Probably need to use one later. You can't see it because my camera's on the left side, but it's just on. I don't know. Maybe you have yours changed around, but maybe you see on the projector the shot options where like you select the club right above that. You just click shot options, and there's sim drop right in there. All right, that was a good out, Ken. I appreciate it. 8 yards. Right there, boys. Hit a 9.4, but we escaped again. All right, 2 under through 11, 12th hole, par 5. Let's see if we can get one back here. Down 18 yards. Sean, if you're still in here, that's kind of what I was telling you to do yesterday. You walk through those numbers to where you do the math, you settle on a number, you commit to a number of what you're trying to do. And like that one, I was trying to hit at 8. Obviously, I'll take 1.4 off of that. But yeah, maybe it's a little bit boring for you guys to hear me talk out the math. But I think like your subconscious is bigger than anything to where like you're talking through it, you're saying, all right, I'm going to do this, I need to do this, this is what I'm going to do, speaking positively. And then you decide on something versus like just saying, oh, I'm out of the rough, I just need to hit this about 10 or whatever, and just playing a bit quicker. I feel like that does help, or at least it does for me. Shot options in lower left, yeah. That's the swing we're looking for. 262 carry. Nice little baby draw. That should funnel back to the right. There we go. 290. I just needed that the first couple holes, especially that one with the rock. What do we got? 265? Three wood. little bit swipey. That works though. I was watching D-Lud's video when me and him did golfing. I hit one 3-wood. He asked if it was driver off the deck. I hit a 3-wood. It was that one wasn't too bad, a little bit swipey, but I hit a 3-wood off the deck in that video. 150 point something ball speed. Pretty good for me. It's about what I top out at. All right, 39 up about 2, so we're looking at 41. I want to land this about 35, 36. What did I say? I think I did the math wrong on that. 41. Yeah, 30. Yeah, so I guess 35. $36. Spin. Oh, that hop. That took a massive bounce. That was right what I was looking for, too. That was a yard and a half off. That massive bounce. 12 stimps, I guess. The normal greens, that was a big jump forward, though. That had some spin on it. That should have been better than what that was. All right. Basically 10 feet, playing 8. Caw! Caw! 3 under, boys. Caw! Three under through 12, 13th hole, par 4. Nice shot, thanks. Oh, it didn't draw. We're going to be blocked out, but it's fine. Kick left, kick left, kick left. Funnel. Funnel. Give us a look at the green. Funnel. We may have done it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, it's going to come out left. We'll go here. 118 or 119 up about 4. So we're at 123. I want to hit this about 115 or so. I'm going to go choke down approach wedge. Chunked it, but it's 115. It's going to be left, though. Catch the mat first, and I chunk it, and it just grabs the face, and it shuts it down. We can chip this, though, inside the inner circle. So it's going to come out right there. Probably about 8 or 9 yards. Sit. It's 8.7. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. There's a chip in, boys. Caw-caw. Caw-caw. Operation 36 right there. Caw-caw. That thing was the final revolution. That thing dropped. All right. 4 under. Let's go. I had a feeling it would be a back 9 day today. I guess 5 iron again. Maybe 6. I'd rather be short than long. We'll go 6. Hell yeah, call. Let's go. We're piecing together. Halfway decent round. Still some holes left, but we're in a good spot. Struck it pretty good. I struck it pretty good. It's on a good line. Sit right there. That's a good 6 iron right there. 199. Oh boy. The problem is I've been taking this really serious and I'm playing pretty well. And I think my total score is going to be pretty good. But now I have like no chance on any of the handicap net because my handicap's going to be low. I know it adjusts after every single round I play, but I'm going to be starting off with a pretty low handicap, I think, relatively speaking. What is this thing doing? $16. Honestly, I think I like that line. We're just playing for the inner circle. Maybe 1 click more. Right there. 16 feet. It's going to feel closer to like 10, 11, 12 feet. Wow, that thing snapped. Stop. No. That didn't feel like that big of a pull. I hit it a little bit off the toe, but all right, for par. Seven-footer. Good par save. 15th hole, par 4, 345. 4 under through 14. We're scrambling, boys. We're scrambling. Great shot, thanks. It was good. That was a really good 6 iron. Not so great of a first putt, but good second putt. Oh. Run. It's just dead straight, but that was a worm burner. 4.9 VLA. Is that good? 213 carry rolled out to 245. But hey, we're putting ourselves in a good choke down approach wedge distance here. It's playing about 102. So I got to hit this about 95. Nice save. Thank you. I chunked it again. It's going to miss left. It's close to the distance, too. I'm catching the toe first. Or maybe the heel. I don't know. I'm chunking it, though, and it's shutting the face down on me. All right, it's going to come out right. At least we're on an upslope. Right there. Maybe even a touch more. It looks like it's working left to right up there. 12 yards, up 6 or up to 14. And then sand, greenside bunker is going to be 25%. So another 3. 17. I want to hit this about, it's going to launch high and land soft, anywhere from probably 13 to 15. No. I hit it 18. Maybe that was one that required me to open it up a little bit more. It's not a bad shot, though. A little bit too much. That thing it hit and it skidded. Still got a par putt, though. I don't know if this is necessarily super makeable, but crazier things have happened. 18 feet. Hasselhoff? What does that mean? Baywatch? All right, 18-footer. I didn't hit it, but that's fine. Bogey, 3 under. Par 5. Let's get it back. We're up to 49.5 in the garage. Again, got a little bit of a sweat going. Haselhoff. David Haselhoff. There it is. There it is. 155.8, 267 carry, right down the middle. 273. I think that was even into an upslope. Yeah, it was. We had 267 raw, 261 in the game. Leaves us with 281. It's going to be a 3-wood, and we're going to play it safe. Right there. Oh, Baywatch spending some time in the sand. I got it. That one went over my head. You're too smart. You're too sophisticated over there with your trash talk, Sean. All right, good 3-wood here. Don't need to do anything crazy. Caught it a bit toey and a bit swipey, but just protecting against that. Miss left into the water. 79 out of the rough, half a yard. We don't even factor that. We call it 80, I guess. And the rough, 10% would be 8, so 6% is about 5. So we're like 85-ish. I need to hit this about crazy pin location. We're about 85. I need to hit this about 80. $70 go. All right. Basically 28 playing 30, 42. This is going to be a tough lag putt. 42 footer. I think out there. We're just playing for inner circle. We're playing for a par. Told myself too, I don't need to hit it that hard on these stimps. Just too much. I feel like I didn't even hit it that hard. All right, for par. Eight, 9-footer. It's not doing much. Right on the left edge. Another good par save. 3 under, 2 holes left. 17th hole, par 4. 376. Clean up here. We cleaned it. We cleaned her up. A little bit low on the face, but should be fine. Kick left. Don't go backwards. No. That's going to funnel all the way down to the middle, but at least it'll be flat. Or not. $120. Want to hit this 115. Choke down approach wedge. On 14.2, it's going to get a little bit left though. Perfect distance. That one didn't want to draw. All right, what do we got? 14 footer. It's pretty straight until the end. I think I like that. Maybe even. That's about a cup. Yeah, we'll leave that. Oh! No. I need to be inside that, and I pulled it a touch too. That was makeable. All right, we'll take the par. 3 under through 17, final hole. That was a good roll too. It was just my read. I was debating one touch inside, but what are you going to do? I mean, we hit the lip. So we hit the cup. We were right there. All right, this one. We're protecting against that water out of bounds. So we're going here. I'll take the bunker. That hill over by the bunker should funnel right anyways, even if I overdraw it. So uh-oh. That's that left hip. It's that left hip falling out of it. And when I do that, the club face, I try to get that left hip back, and that felt like a decent swing. But as I do that, and I come through with the left hip, my hands aren't catching up, and I'm hitting it like that with the club face open. I don't want to re-hit. We're in the rough. I guess we're taking this. I'm going to hit this on the longer side to make sure it carries and covers. 147 up 2, so we're at 149, and then the rough is going to be like another 8. 157. I guess, I don't know. I can't even hit. It'd have to be a 3/4 7. I got to hit a full 8. Gave it a little bit extra. All right. We'll take that all day long. I didn't know if we were going to clip the tree. I didn't want to chunk it and come up in the water. So, I mean, that's a pretty... I almost hit that 160 in the air with an 8. Usually it only flies like 155 or so, rolling out to 160, 165. So we'll take it. 11 feet now. What do we want to do here? We're in the fairway. I could putt it, but it's going to get a little wonky. It's on a downslope. I think we just hit a little chip with the 60, and we're hitting 4. Inner circle, we get out of here with a bogey, and we finish 2 under. Right there. 11, we're on a downslope. I only need to hit this about 5 or 6. Whew! By the hair of our chinny chin chin. All right, boys. 2 under. 2 under 70. That puts us at 8 under for Q School. Whew! That feels good. We gave some back there. 2 o'clock. I think what I'm going to do, good rounds, thank you. We'll take a look at the stats. I want to exit out of this to make sure it saves. I think what I'm going to do, honestly, I'm already kind of like a little bit sweaty and warmed up. I think I may just play the first. I think I want to play the first round of the tips tour right now, and then instead of like 3 o'clock, probably. Nice round, thanks, Ken. Tips round 1. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that right now. So 8 pars, 6 birdies, 4 bogeys. I mean, we were on pace for a same round. It was just those bogeys. We put ourselves in trouble sometimes, but I mean, that's a pretty good. The stats aren't quite there. 10 out of 18 greens regulation and 8 out of 14 fairways. 24 putts. Would that take like 2 hours? 104 feet of total putting, 153, 155, 274 average drive. I like that. 293 longest. I think what I'm going to do, guys, is end this stream and then just come right back. I have the one scheduled for 3. I'm just going to start it early and come back and go right into the, we'll play the first round of the tips right now. Nicely done. I've been on the phone the last 30 minutes. Still am. Appreciate it, Boogeyman. Oh, he's working it? Guys, multitasking. All right, so that's what we're going to do, folks. Appreciate you guys watching on this one. Q School should be done. This should open up now. That should update. There we go. So now we have, I guess right now, I'll just register right now, so that will pop up. I'm going to register for the SGT tour right meow. Tours, SGT, register. Thank you for registering for the event. Get to the first tee and hit that nervous weak fade or pull hook. That's kind of funny. Okay, we're in. That should populate. So now we should have 3 here. We should have the tour, or the tips, the pro, and SGT should pop up here. There it is. All right, so this is what we're going to do. Appreciate you guys watching. If you want to come back, I'd like to have you along for the my first ever tips tour, but I'm just going to end this stream literally 30 seconds after. As soon as I end it, I'm just going to come back into the one that's scheduled for 3 o'clock, so we'll start it early, and we'll get one more round in. And I wanted to really play well, and I'm glad, like, I'm very happy with that 8 under for the 4 rounds. I think these tip ones, I'm going to try to play them a little bit quicker, not be, obviously I'm still going to focus, but I want to try to get some of these in, because obviously you can see I have a lot of rounds. Oh, so the tips tour and the pro are both 3? You have to play 3 rounds for all these? Oh, man. Or is that just, oh no, that's, okay, that's for the Masters only. That makes sense. Okay, never mind. These are just 2 then. That's going to be a lot of rounds next week at Georgia Golf Club. We got to play 3 for each. So I got to play 9. Is that right? It should be, right? Pro tips. Does SGT not follow it? Or it's not up yet? We'll download that now. Ooh, the update's out. No way. The update's out for Georgia. TechBud did the update. It's saying download update. I'm going to have to do a video. Hang until 1:30 or so. I need to go film. All right, I'm going to end this, and I'm coming right back. So just look for that notification as soon as it pops up.